Hello everyone, today we are gonna solve 4 sum second problem. So in this problem we have a 4 array nums1, nums2, nums3 and nums4 and we have to find the number of quadruples such that I, j, k, l and nums1 I, nums2 j, nums3 k and nums4 l equals to 0. So in this example you can see that we have a 2 output. That means if I take 1 from here, minus 2 from here and 1 from here, if I take this one, add minus 2 into it, plus add, what could I add here? I can hit minus 1 here and I can add this 2. So this will make me 0. So and any another thing, that if I take 2 from here, this 2, plus if I take this minus 1, plus if I take minus 1 from here, so it will become 0. So I will take 0 from here. So there are 2 quadruples. I can say there are 2 quadruples. So I will return the number of quadruples. So I have to find the such I, j, k, l which makes this equation true. So how I will solve this? So the very first solution will be our intuitive one, that is of time complexity and keep our 4. How do I solve? I will use for loops for my 4 arrays. I will use for loop and all and find this and use this equation. If this happen, then I will make my count plus plus. I will make this count plus plus and use the 4 equation for all 4 vector. So what will be like, it will 101% give me time limit. So how do I improve this? We have already solved 2 sum problem. So in which what we do, we store one vector into an HashMap. Now what we can do, rather than adding all these 4 loops, we will skip this last loop and add the last loop, add this into my HashMap. Now what will happen is to find, I will find what I will find. So if you see, this is my answer. I have to find this condition. Now what I will say, I have to find this. So this value should equals to, I can say num4 l should equals to minus of num1 I plus nums2 j plus num3 k. I can say that. So what I will do now, after pushing all this element of 4th vector into my map, I can find this in overtime. So my time complexity will reduce from O and 4 to O and 3. Yes. Now how I can improve this O and 3 to O and 2? Let's see. What I will do, I will store this first 2 vector. I can store any 2. So what I will do, I will store this first 2 vectors their sum into my map. If I add them, then what will be? Let's say I store a plus b into my map. Now what I have, a plus b plus c plus d equals to 0. Now I have stored this, so I can access this in O1 time. So what I will say, the c plus d equals to minus of a plus b. So now what I have to find? For these 2 loops, I have to find this. So I can find this in O1. So what will be my time complexity? For these 2 loops, my time complexity will be O of n square. I hope you get this. If you are not able to understand, I would recommend you to first do some problem where I solve the problem, where I give you the 3 solution and the last solution with the help of HashMap. So now let's check the code and do a dry run to understand it in a better way. So here what I am doing is, first of all, I am taking this unordered map and in this map I am storing this sum. So let's say I have this map M and in this map I start the first loop which is this, and second is this. So first of all, I start from this 1 and minus 2. 1 and minus 2 will be minus 1. So I will add minus 1 here and make it 1. Now I will take 1 and this minus 1. It will become 0. So 0 one time. Now I will make this 2 and minus 2. This will become 0. So I will improve this 0 by 2 times. Now this 2 and minus 1. 2 and minus will make my sum 1. So I will make 1 and this 1 will become, I can say 1 is one time. So I have this in my map. Now what I will do, I have to just check this. I have to just check this. Now I will check. I am initializing my count as 0. Now I will find, do I have, what is the sum? Its sum is minus 1 plus 0. Minus 1 plus 0 is minus 1. So I need minus of minus 1 so that my sum will become 0. So do I have a minus 1? Yes, I have a minus 1. How many times? It is one time. So I will increase my count by 1. So I will make my count 1. Now I will make this minus 1 and this 2. 1. Do I have a 1? Do I have a 1? Sorry, this minus or minus 1 will become 1. So do I have a 1? Yes, I have a 1. I increase count. So if I have a 1, so what I will check? I will check minus 1. Do I have a minus 1? Yes, I have a minus 1. So minus 1 is one time. So I will increase my count by 2. Now for 2. Now let's see. 2 and 0. Do I have a sums 2 here? No, I don't have sums 2. Do I have a 2, 4 here? Minus 4? No, minus 4 is also not there. So what will be my final answer? My final answer will be count. So I hope you understand the intuition and this code. So what will the time complexity? This will be of and square. And this also O and square. So overall time complexity will be O n की power 4. And what will be our space complexity? We can say we are using this. So our space complexity will be O of n for storing this. I hope you understand the solution. And if it helps you, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.